Good morning. This is Ron from Lake Gregory Weather, and this is your 6:30 on Wednesday morning, April 2nd weather update. We did have a little snow overnight here in Crestline at the on the roads. Everything is just wet. It didn't start snowing until about 2 a.m. and we had about a half inch on the on my deck actually, but the roads are all clear. But it is 31 degrees. So if you're out traveling around this morning, really be careful watching for black ice on the roads or just plain icy spots everywhere. But as you can see from the picture here, we have clearing skies. So it was a quick little wave that came through last night between around 2 and 4 a.m. It dropped a little bit of snow. They had a little more up in the Running Springs and Big Bear area, Green Valley Lake last night. I had one report of a couple inches up there. So it seemed as though that this little shower came through and just kind of hovered in the Running Springs area mainly. So I think they got the bulk of the snow. But switching over to the Lake Gregory and Highway 18 cam, you can see that there is some snow on the sides of the road, but basically the roads are wet. And again, due to the fact that they're wet, is they're going to be slippery, and a lot of slippery areas, especially as you head up in elevation. Elevation here at this location at Gregory and 18 is right around about 4,800 feet, maybe 5,000 feet. And so from there on up, it's going to be icy and increased snow amounts on and around the roads. So just be really careful this morning. However, we do have clear skies. So it's going to make the visibility a lot better than it has been the last few days. This is how it looks from the playground cam up in the Crestline area looking down into Devil's Canyon. And you can see that we do have some cloud cover down there, but it's just going to be spotty, and it's not going to be that real thick fog that we've dealt with the last few days. And actually above about 2,500 feet, it appears to be mostly clear this morning. And a couple of the cameras are not working too well this morning, so we'll go with the Lake Arrowhead Lake Association cam over at the marinas in Lake Arrowhead. There's a mouthful. And you can see that there's clouds hovering along the rim in certain areas, but they're broken. And through the Lake Arrowhead area, we've got clear skies. So we should be clearing today, but I do believe that it's going to be short-lived, as we have another wave that's going to come through tonight and into tomorrow to bring additional rain and or snow. The snow levels are looking like they're going to drop down to somewhere between 3,500 and 4,000 feet early tomorrow morning, and then hover more around the 5,000 foot level tomorrow, with 3 to 6 inches possible for the areas at 5,000 feet up to Running Springs. And from Running Springs to Big Bear, they could get anywhere from 4 to 7 inches of snow by Friday morning. So don't put away your shovels just yet, because we have more coming. However, after this storm passes through, this next wave tomorrow night and into Friday morning, high pressure is going to begin to build over the west, and it's going to put an end to these short waves that have been coming through all week long, bringing a little bit of precipitation and or snow. And we're going to start warming up. So the weekend we'll get back up into the upper 40s and possibly the low 50s by Sunday. But then for next week, it's really going to warm up as a ridge of high pressure builds over the entire western part of the country. And we could see temperatures in the valley in the 80s. I have to say, I went out to Palm Springs yesterday, and it was very nice to get into some warm weather. It was 76 degrees out there, and we were able to have a nice lunch and kind of get warmed up from all this foggy, wet weather. So it was a nice day, and I was glad to take a break. And we're back at it here today. So that's kind of what we got going on for the moment. And I've got one other thing I need to show you. Hold on a minute. Yes, we have chain control this morning from the upper passing lane on 330 up in Santa's Village area on 18, all the way up to Big Bear and down Highway 38 to Angeles Oaks and below. So for the upper elevations, we do have chains required as you go into the upper parts again, the higher elevations, starting at basically Heaps Peak, Transfer Station, Sky Park, somewhere up in that area. That's where the stone line begins. So take care if you're out driving, and just because there's no chain control down on these lower roads, like I said, right now I have 31 degrees in Crestline, and all these roads here have the potential to have ice on them, and you could be going around a corner and find yourself off on the side of the road. So be very careful, watch for ice, and slow down. No need to be in a hurry this morning, because if you crash your car, you're not going to get to where you want to go anyway. So anyways, yeah, I'll have a good day out there. Be careful. We'll have clearing skies this morning and increasing clouds and fog again tonight, tomorrow, clearing out Friday, and then we should have a break from this inclement weather. So have a good day. Drive carefully. This is Ron from Lake Gregory Weather, and we will catch you later.